This couple I don't remember, this couple I don't remember, but we were out to dinner in Davenport, Iowa, and it was the 50s. Mama, aren't you going to write that down on the back of the photo? Oh, Corey, don't worry. I'll remember, and I'll do it another time. Don't we do that? Don't we always think there's going to be more time, and that we'll remember? Mom's 93 years old. When Mom dies, her library will vanish. That library of experiences and stories, gone. When your elder dies, what will vanish from you? Honored guest, fellow Toastmasters, Madam Contest Chair, family history is a gift handed from one generation to the next. With it, you are connected. Without it, you're lost. I'm 7 years old, playing in my living room. My dad stands in the doorway. Crisp white shirt, neatly pressed slack, shoes shined to a high polish. Corey, you got to clean this mess up by the time I get back. Okay. I don't care because I'm playing with my Legos. And they're not just any Legos, they're free-range, undomesticated Legos. The bane and scourge of adult feet everywhere. You know, the ones you step on the way to the bathroom at 2 a.m. and again on the way back at 2:03. Those. I lose track of time. And then I hear it. I'm home. Oh man, I didn't clean these up and he's here. And there he is, standing in the doorway, shirt limp, pants wrinkled, shoes a little dusty. Corey. He's mad. And what he does next surprises me. Private First Class James W. May reporting for duty. Daddy, why are you? He's getting down on the floor to play with me. I show him how to make cars and jets, and together we build a super city. And he's mine for that whole time. Somehow, the floor gets cleaned up too. That story survives because I am alive, and it thrives because I'm sharing it with you. Share your precious story. Later that summer, we're at our family reunion. My cousins and I are playing kickball, and the ball dribbles over to the grills where my daddy and his brothers are. They're laughing and telling jokes and having a drink. Daddy, is it ready yet? Boy, don't you know grilling takes time? You can't rush this kind of goodness. Now, go on and let us do this work. Oh, here's your ball. And while you're at it, go mess with your mama. Love you, Daddy. I love you, Corey. There it is, my favorite dessert. It's my mom's lemon meringue pie, a tart yellow lemony custard topped by perfectly brown meringue peaks. I can steal the whole thing. Corey, what are you doing? Oh, hi, Mom. Can I have a piece of pie? Corey, you know you can't have dessert before dinner. Run along. I'll tell you when dinner's ready. Love you, Mama. Love you, Corey. Now, Mom's 93 years old. She still makes that pie from scratch. But sometimes she forgets the stories. I was there, so it's okay. And I can share that story with my children. I'm 54 years old now, same age as my daddy when he died. I was 11 then. And the people came up to me, Corey, you're the man of the house now. Looking back, what I wanted then wasn't that. I wanted one of his coworkers to pull me aside and say, Corey, let me tell you a funny story about your dad. Or here's a time when your daddy was a hero to his students. Or, yeah, Corey, he indeed had a picture of you on his desk. But all of his peers are gone, and there's no one left to ask. When an elder dies, a library vanishes. We all are made up of stories, and we learned everything to begin with from someone who told us a story. Now, here's how we're made up of stories. A saliva test or a blood test can tell us our country of origin, but Grandma and Grandpa tell us where we're from. You can have a passport or a government-issued ID with your name on it, but Mom and Dad tell you why you're named that. So embrace your stories. Share your stories. But most of all, preserve your stories. When an elder dies, a library vanishes, but as long as it's preserved, you're fine. 2 months ago, I'm back at my mom's house, cleaning up a box of odds and ends. And at the bottom, there's a cassette tape. Because Mom is 93 years old, she's got a cassette tape recorder. I put the cassette in, and I press play. And for the first time in 42 years, I hear my dad's laughter. When an elder dies, a library vanishes, unless it's preserved.